Hi, my name is Samantha, and this is our presentation on the cultural immersion of queer Asian Americans, brought to you by Christopher, Allison, Jennifer, and Samantha. In this presentation, we're going to be seeing how culture can affect the Asian American population within the LGBTQIA+ community and some of the issues they face with that. On the first slide, we're going to look at some key issues and concerns that Asian Americans in the queer culture have. So we're covering our bases here. So Asian Americans are often seen as Americanized because they are identifying as part of the LGBTQIA+ community, which is typically seen as an American thing. And the reason for this is because coming out as queer in Asian communities can bring a lot of shame to the family, and it can seem as if the children are just being disobedient to the parents and are trying to defy what the parents believe in and what the children are supposed to believe in, which is not in fact the case. But due to the culture and strict upbringing, it can seem that way. So that also contributes to the fact that the Asian American community within the LGBTQIA+ community have the highest percentage of psychological distress, having mental health issues at 25%. Also, queer Asian Americans can face a lot of racial discrimination within the LGBTQIA+ community, although it is a very welcoming community. It is difficult to deal with that when you're going into spaces that are accepting of one part of you and not the other. Some Asian Americans have reported hearing taglines from queer cultures such as no fats, femmes, or Asians, which is directly targeted to the Asian American culture right there in the tagline. So it creates the feeling of them being unwelcomed in their own community with trying to find people that they can relate to. And here I have also made a pie chart on the queer populations. Caucasians have the biggest percentage of queer population, sitting at 58%. Following behind that is the Latina community, which has 21%. And the Black community has 12%. There's 5% that identify as more than one race, and 2% that identify as Asian. There's 1% for Native American and 1% for Pacific Islander. So queer Asian Americans have one of the lowest percentages in queer population by race. Thank you. Next, we will have Christopher present his slides. After Christopher will be Jennifer with her slides, and after Jennifer will be Allison. Thank you.